Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 65 plate Volvo V40 R design. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really I'm struggling to see any stone chips. Couple of little absolute minute ones, the very edge of the bonnet. Just put my fingernail next to them so you can see how insignificant they are, as to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. Once again, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All the alloy wheels really nice, starting with the passenger front alloy, struggling to see any marks to that one. The car does have a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out there's certainly no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Nothing negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the passenger door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. Get a close up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches, can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the passenger door edge either, once again can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition, once again struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does include no marks underneath the handles again, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to point out on the rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the passenger front, once again struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side. Firstly, I'll point out the passenger step is unmarked all the way along. The car has the half leather interior, as you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car. All seats really nice. No sign of any wear to the leather on the edge of the passenger seat. The car's had overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Just get a close up of the passenger footwell to highlight that. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either. Once again, step completely unmarked. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. The car does have the rear parking sensors. Just want to get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the trims on the underside of the bumper. Car's never backed over anything at all. No marks to the centre of the bumper. Car's never backed into anything either. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. Can't see any scuffs to the interior plastics. Absolutely no sign of any luggage rash to the rear of the bumper either. Just bringing you around to the driver's side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the passengers. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Does include the trims low down once again. Onto this rear panel, can't see anything to point out. No chips or scratches. As I said, all alloy wheels really nice. Onto the door, can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, can't see anything to point out on the rest of the door. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Moving on to the driver's door. There's going to be any marks underneath the door handle, usually on the driver's side, but just get a close up to show you that is not the case on this car. Can't see anything at all. Once again, no chips on the door edge. Taking you into the car from the driver's side. The step, the same as all the others, completely unmarked. If there's going to be any wear to the leather on the edge of the seats, usually on the driver's, but once again, just get a close up to show you that isn't the case. Seat, once again, really, really nice. Overmats have been fitted, so once again, no sign of any wear to the driver's footwell. Just want to show you the driver's door card as well. It can be quite common around the window switches door handle to see a little bit of wear or this trim marked and scratched, but absolutely not the case on this car. Really is an absolutely cherished example. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this V40 has passed that AA inspection. You can view the inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Volvo, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. This deposit can be left through the website by finding the individual car, clicking the green click to reserve £100 button. Once you have done this, you'll be asked to leave your card details for our secure payment system. The car is then removed from sale. Member of staff will be in touch to arrange a convenient delivery day for yourself. The car's then professionally sanitised, transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're 100% satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or the car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.